Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Aska, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were getting on with trying to, well, still continue to sort out our food issue. We're going to try and sort out the hunters today, get another hunter's hut up. We did get the additional farm field down. We're just, I think, waiting for the crops to come in. Because, you know, they are growing stuff. I don't know how we improve the composting. That's the only thing. I know we asked for a composter and they gave us the outhouse, which, I don't know, it does give us some compost, but I really wish we could have like somewhere we could just dump excess seeds, but we'll have to wait and see. However, we did also have a bit here, so we need to make knives. Knives is the next thing we actually just need to add. So let's look at our tasks. So we've added the large axe. We currently are not making picks, so we want to add those in, and it's Joachim and Embla that are our like smithy workers, so we're going to add those in. We also need you to add knives, so that you can be getting, so we can get those done as well. And I do wonder if that's why our hunters have not been pulling in quite as much as I would have expected them to, if I've missed that and they've still been using the stone knives. That really will have been hampering them. Okay. So, hopefully, we'll start seeing a flow of a few more tools and bits and pieces coming through on that front. Like, what are you working on at the moment? That looks like, yeah, pickaxe head. So, yeah, they're starting to work on that. That's all fine. And then, yeah, it's posts and planks that we need. So, we're going to continue working on getting the hunters... this last hunter's hut up, but I think we're going to be waiting on posts. We have got our next villager coming in. They are a nighttime worker, which will be fine. But we are going to need to move some of the people over. Yeah, because I've got more watchtowers than people. And I'm not quite happy with that at the moment. But I don't... Well, I need to grow that, but we're not in a position to completely run with it at the moment. Like I say, I want to try and make sure we get the food solidified down, because I just don't understand why we keep struggling with it so much. We've got the farms running. We've got... what I thought a decently running hunter's house, which they, like I say, they absolutely seem to be. They're coming back with stuff. But we're not stocked with food, as it were. So I just want to really try and completely stuff that full. It does mean we're going to need, like I say, more people for it, but... what have you done there? Have you done... you have done a post. Okay. Good, because that's exactly what I need. I am actually going to try and take that off you. Thank you. Can you go and get another one going? But yeah, we're going to need people to man this hunter's hut. Or hunter's house. Because I think we've already got 3 at the other one. Oh, we've already got 3 workers here. Yeah, 3 out of 3. So yeah, we've got 3 workers there. You working on that? Good. You're doing exactly what I need you to. So yeah, I'm going to try and grab this as soon as you're done. Could I have that? Thank you. Okay. And then we can try and get, like I say, this hunter's hut up. I got no stamina. Okay. Right, okay, so we need to assign workers. You're actually half decent at skinning, so good job, Hendrik. You're now working at the Hunter's Hut. And what shift are you actually on? Oh, you're on a night shift already. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're not going to have to go after bears and wolves. Have we got anyone at the other one that could go after bears and wolves? Few tasks. You can go after wolves, so I think we will do that. Because then just if they run into any, they can take them out. No one's ready for a bear yet, that's fine. Have you been... You've done hoods. Thick linen hoods, okay. Don't even think you... Yeah, they can't even make thick linen hoods in here, so... I don't know... Oh! Unless he's made the actual helmets and those guys have dropped off thick linen hoods in return... I think that would happen. Like, if one of our warriors went and picked up an actual helmet. We are falling behind on the repairs, though. So we are going to have to try and sort these. Now, one of the bits I will say is this is currently an unmodded playthrough. But I have seen the Aska Plus mod, which I don't think makes any changes to anything other than like it lets you build how sort of buildings a bit closer together so they can tuck in. But one of the bits that I'm really tempted with is for a lot of buildings it automatically adds like torches to keep things lit up a bit more. Let me know what you guys think about that, if that's something you guys would be okay with me trying. Now, understandably, the only thing with it being a mod is where this is an early access game, the whole thing could go completely sideways if like a patch comes out and breaks it. So it's that whole thing. Where it's dark at night and it bothers me, and I keep trying to do all of that, but you know, we've not got enough builders to keep the torches lit. Is that enough of a thing for you to worry about to possibly risk breaking the save file? Because I don't know about that. Okay, we've got a little bit of stew there. Okay, I mean the cook huts are meant to be working round the house, round the clock. Yeah, and look, this one is he's cooking 2 sets of things. Yeah, we're using the berries to help fill that out. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we have got onions, we have got food coming through, so I think we're through the winter now. It's just going to be about keeping it in the positive, effectively. Okay, now we've got so many things to do. We're going to let this person come straight in, get the next one going. Tireless and steadfast resolve. Yeah, you'll do good. Right, Holger. Right, where is workstation? Where's builder? Because I'd have thought builder would have been at the top. There we go. Right. You need to be on night. You should be on day. Okay. And then we need to give him somewhere to live. So we'll add him to this longhouse here. Right, okay, and where that's already bringing the next one in, I think I want to come to this longhouse menu. We're going to go build. Right. That's the side with the door. So we want it to lock in there. Terrain is too steep. Oh, bully for you. Right, well that means we're going to need to try and level the terrain. Which we had fun with this last time. Right, okay. Let's try and level this down a bit. Then we can try and expand that longhouse again. I mean, at least those things can't get through the wall, which is good. Right, okay. That's that down. Large expansion. Right, let's spin that. So we've got the door facing out. Yeah, like that. Cool. So they can get on with that as well. You hissing at me is just bothering me, so I'm just going to go and put you out your misery. Come on, you guys. There we go. Okay, repair that. Not that, like we were talking about this last episode, not that I really know how to use the fishing hut very well, because they're always telling me they're running out of bait. And it's they don't seem to make their own, and I don't understand why. Right, why is all this raw meat on the ground? Raw meat should not be on the ground. Like, is this allowed to pick up raw meat? Yes, it is. So why does it just get left on the ground? Look at all those onions coming in. Okay. Okay, so that's going to hopefully get those guys cooking a bit more around the clock. Now that we've got a bit more raw food coming in. Right, that's getting all this topped up. Good. Okay, that's fine. We have got stuff coming in now, which is good. Okay. I think the next thing I want to really worry about is... yeah, trying to make sure we've got everything in place for our guy here. So you're making leather helmets. Yeah, that's fine. Now, yeah, they can't really make anything else. That's 80. I'd rather have the 120 armour. Yeah, we really need them to get up to the rest of it, but they need to work on their skills for that. Which means they just need more of these, like, base resources here. Now, I'm hoping where we get those knives coming through, that's going to help the hunters bring more quality stuff back. What have we got? Right, let's immediately take these stone knives away, because I don't want them having stone knives. And that needs to just not be a thing. I want them to only be having metal knives. Cool, you've got metal knives. Why is there a club on there? You're not making clubs. Though again, I suppose if someone's come and swapped out their thing for right, you don't need to be making clubs anymore. I think we're off of clubs. I think we're off of flimsy shields as well, so you guys don't need to worry about that. Yeah, everything else I think you guys are okay to continue going with. Yeah, cool, okay. So that I'm hoping to see going well. Now, which... okay, so that's craft storage. So we need to... who's whitelisted? Everyone. Yeah, actually that's okay. We don't need to worry about that. Everyone can come get what they need from there. Because there are some tools and bits and pieces, so that's okay. That needs doing. I'm apparently now getting ready to start starving, which means I have to come over here and eat something. Look at that. Decent amount of food. Okay. So we've now got... Yeah, that's there. Can we sneak in? Yeah, and this is what I think that plus mod does. It lets me sneak stuff like in like that. Right. Let's give you guys a wooden altar here, so that you've got somewhere to go and hang out. Oh yeah, that's that Yule tree you're supposed to be getting round to having. Right, actually one of the things we're going to need to go and queue up thinking about it is if we come over here, we are going to need to strengthen these walls, because these walls are going to need to have spikes on them. That's just going to need to be a thing. So we'll just start queuing these up. No, not the reeds, it's the wall I want. Queue that up. Yeah, and if they're coming this way, they're going to literally run down this road. So we do want to do all of this. Here, may as well go all the way along. Yeah, and they've already got spikes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's all of those bits queued up. We haven't quite got enough builders yet, because they're going to be running around doing things. What are you objecting about? What's wrong? You need draw knives. Have we not made draw knives? We are not making draw knives. Okay. Well, that means we need to add another thing for these guys. And that needs to be a bit of a priority. Right, okay. So then hopefully we can get a draw knife done so they can keep making that refined wood, because that's going to be an absolute requirement. Okay. Seeds are looking good with our seed storage. How is our metal ore storage now going? Look at that. The ore is definitely flowing again, which is great. Okay. Cool. So that's that in play. Apologies for those little coughs. I'm trying to get for the mute button in time every time, so apologies on those fronts. Right. You're still bringing that in, I think. Yeah, we can't upgrade that anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could actually get one more person in. But until we get that house down, I don't think we're going to be able to. But again, we've got stuff that needs to be pulled in, so the shafts and all the wood and the metalwork along those lines. So I think at the moment we do just want to let a chunk of the builders get going with stuff. Yeah, you've broken your... I mean, I can finish this one. I have a draw knife, apparently. Cool. Okay, well there's that one dealt with. And then we can put that in there, just to, you know, finish up that buck, let that go. Have you guys put a draw knife on there yet? No. But it sounds like someone's got one. Cool. Yep, draw knife going. Excellent. Okay, so that's that bit unstuck. You're still waiting for more meat. You have a worker. But he is asleep at the moment. That's... Oh, look, that food is just all immediately gone. We need to get some of these repairs in. There's kind of a lot of stuff going on. Let's have a look. What do we want to do? We've got the large cemetery, the Drauga field. I mean, we could go and get another stone from the large cemetery. Or the Drauga field. They're all things we could go and do. Lots of wolf dens. Okay, that's another person we've got. Let's get our next one as well. I know we don't have a bed for them, but... I don't like Arv. We'll take Asa. Don't like the Storm Rider Annies. I don't want them getting a debuff just because it's a bit rainy out. Alright, give you a home. You need to be put on a shift. You can be on day 2. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so look what you got. You're getting ready to cook an oven. You are cooking. You're not using a crock pot yet. Okay. You're making jam. Why are you not trying to make meat soup or something as well while this is going on? Grow? Why? Oh, because there's no meat. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. We will need a cheese maker as well at some point. Hang on, are we shy on onions again? No, onions, we got 220 onions. Okay, so onions we're doing okay. Are we not making onion soup anymore? Meat soup, carrot soup. No, okay. Let's do some... oh, I haven't got onion stew. Okay, well let's fix that, shall we? If we take some of them, and then we come over here. Right, grab that up. Use crock pot. Cook. There we go. That should then give us onion stew, which we can use to help buoy this until the carrots come in. I kind of want the crock pot and the pie going at the same time. I don't want either of them to really stop. We've got so many onions, we may as well do this at the moment. And you know, when we get around to the carrot season, we're going to have a lot of carrots as well, so I kind of want to try and stockpile a lot of food before we get to the winter. Okay, there we go, onion stew. So now we can come here, add task, onion stew, and onion soup. There you go, you can do those as well to keep that rolling on. And then we need to go and make sure that these guys will come and pick them up. Let's have a look. We'll pop that there. Now, onion soup they won't do. But I think onion stew, yeah, because it's just been discovered, they will. Let's bring onion soup in on this one. Okay, so that they can be at least bringing those in when they're being cooked. I want them lower priority. I'd rather them do the meat first. But because we have that, I'd rather them be doing some of it. So you are still doing onion soup. Oh, no, we don't want eggs. No, 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 no. We want to save the eggs. Right, we need to add onion stew. Alright, so that's going to hopefully keep these guys a little bit more on the go. Put those onions back in there. Cool. Okay, so yeah, that's hopefully going to keep those going a bit more. We have got another cookhouse down there, but we don't have the people for it yet. Oh, you've got some bones? Okay, so he has been going out and getting stuff. That's good. That is promising. Okay, we got some meat up here. Cool. 2 meat hunks. Well, let's carry one around. We'll help our logistics guy out. Yeah, look, because I can actually see him carrying one. Drop that there. Now, yeah, we have got 2 workers here as well. That's good. Okay. Well, that's fine then. That's hopefully going to start making us a bit more food positive. Okay. I'm just trying to think what the next thing I really want to get done is. Like I say, I want to get this blacksmithing up. You need linen and cured leather. Again, where is this linen going? Like, genuinely, where is this linen going? Like, they're only meant to be making 1 of each item of clothing to keep in stock. And I think there's like... Okay, the clothes storage is empty. I'll grant it that. And that's trying to collect 2 of everything. No, we don't need 35 fine capes. 2 will do nicely, thank you. Okay. So, that's really hampering their ability to practice. That they just don't have linen. Why? I mean, we can make some for him. Because we have stuff on hand. And then if we come in here... There we go, medium materials. Drop that in there. That'll let him do something, I suppose. You need crafting space for a full iron helmet. And that's because they've put all of these in here, isn't it? There you go, right. I mean, we can drop all those in there. Where's mine gone? Oh, I apparently put my helmet in there. Okay. You said you needed crafting space. I'm kind of curious where you're about to put it, because, you know, I wouldn't object to it myself. Full iron helmet. Oh. Are you making that? Where are you going? Okay. Getting stuff from there. I want this iron helmet if you're going to make it. Kind of curious what they're up to. Really want to see this armor smith start doing some stuff. Are you going to craft something? You need linen and cured leather hide. Right, well, I'm going to craft one of them. So that I've got it for myself. Oh, yeah, okay, they didn't put it there. They put one of the leather ones there. Oh, no. Yeah, that tower guy came and took it. Okay. So they're swapping out. He returned a leather one in favour of a full metal one. I see. Okay. That's why it wound up full of hoods. Okay, because they kept swapping it out and getting... Okay, alright. But we've got a nice shiny new metal helmet now. which will help with our defences. Yeah, I think we might try and go and maybe have a look at some bosses or something, but I think we need to get some better leather. But hopefully the metal knives are going to help out our hunters more, because we took all the stone ones away from them. But I'm going to wrap up here and say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. Please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, as well as early access to the videos, so you get to see what's going on before anybody else does. Also, don't forget you have got your channel members only series. So, yeah, Oxygen not included. By all means, have a look at that. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.